Be honest, do you ever feel guilty for slowing down? For saying no to hustle? For saying no to the fast track? For choosing ease for yourself? For letting yourself rest? While the world is always glorifying busy, you just want to take it easy. And you start feeling guilty for it. Let me tell you something. Choosing softness does not make you lazy, okay? Slowing down does not mean that you don't have the capability of moving fast. You've chosen to slow down. It means that you finally understood your own worth. It means that you've finally understood that your worth does not depend on how much you produce, but on how deeply you live, and you've chosen to live. Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the Flight to Fulfillment podcast. I'm your host, Ratika Sethi, your life enhancement coach and the founder of the Freedom Divas Hub. And today's conversation is one that I know so many of us secretly wrestle with. How to live a soft life, how to live a slow life without feeling guilty. Because somewhere along the way, we have learned that peace must be earned, rest is indulgent, choosing ease means that you're not ambitious. Well, that's far from the truth. The truth is that softness is not the opposite of strength, it is the foundation of strength. And if you choose ease, it does not mean that you are less ambitious. In fact, it means that you know how to recharge so that you can achieve what you want to achieve. So today we'll explore how to embody a softer, slower, and a more self-honoring life without apologizing for it. These are the 5 steps to live a soft life without any guilt. Number 1, redefine what soft means to you. Softness is not weakness, as I said, it's in fact wisdom, if you ask me. It's the choice to protect your own peace. It's the choice you make to live the life you want to live. It's the choice you've made where you've chosen yourself. Okay, it's a choice to speak gently. It's a choice you've made to move forward in life with intention and clarity. So reframe softness as a power move, not a passive one. Number 2, release all the hustle conditioning that you have. Oh my God, that's the biggest hurdle we face. Most of us, you know, grow up hearing and being told that we have to struggle to prove our worth. We have to really hustle to achieve anything in life. Well, you must know that to to achieve anything in life, you don't have to really hustle all the time. You have to work smart. When you notice guilt creeping in for resting, when you notice that you've now started again feeling really horrible about the fact that you've chosen to rest, remind yourself, ease does not mean that you're doing anything less. It means you're doing what aligns with you. And the minute you do things that align with you, you start living a life which is full of choice, fulfillment, and happiness. Number 3, set energy based boundaries for yourself. So, we all know we need to make boundaries. We all know we need to learn how to say no. Now, start making decisions not from obligations but from energy. So, if something drains you, or if you're tired and you don't want to do something, don't do it. Not everything deserves your consistent yes. Soft living requires a structure. You know, just as, you know, we need structure to move, strategically. Soft living also requires a structure, but this structure is built out of love and not pressure. Number 4, romanticize simplicity. Drink your morning chai slowly or your morning coffee slowly. Take walks without headphones. Just enjoy nature, enjoy the calmness enjoy the chirping of the birds instead of hearing, the song which you have on your playlist. Listen to the birds chirping. That's music as well. Appreciate. Appreciate everything that anchors you, whether it's a habit, whether it's a ritual which maybe you have with your loved ones, whatever it is, but anything that anchors you, learn to appreciate it. Soft living is about presence. It's about making the ordinary sacred once again. You don't, you have to understand that you don't have to hustle all the time just because you have to prove it to somebody. Do things that make you feel fulfilled, that anchor you. Number five, choose flow over force. So you don't have to chase what's not meant for you. All of us are not meant to do everything. When you trust divine timing, when you know that the universe will give you what you desire, when the time comes, you stop pushing and you start receiving. You get into that receiving energy, that receiving mode. It opens doors for you. When you push too hard, you are actually closing doors. But when you just remain patient and you just, give it a gentle push, slowly doors start opening and you get into this receiving mode. Remember, life unfolds more beautifully when you stop trying to control every detail of it. So, my beautiful soul, here's your reminder. You don't need to earn your softness. You just need to allow your softness. Living a soft life is not about doing less, it's about being more of yourself. It's about being more grounded. It's about being authentic, gentle, free. If you agree with me, if this episode resonated with you, like, share, comment, share it with somebody who needs to hear this, of course, and keep following Flight to Fulfillment on YouTube, Substack, Spotify, Apple, wherever you're more comfortable, so that you don't miss out on a single dose of inspiration coming your way. Until next time, this is me, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach, signing off for now, but asking you to live softly, lead boldly, and love fully. All the best. See you the next time. Love you all. Bye bye.